Welcome back to Havron Excel tutorials. My name is Samson Emelike. Today, in this video, we are going to be discussing few very important features and then also some functions. So we'll be looking at this round between, the flash fill, concatenate. So we're going to look at two different ways, two different concatenates that we will be performing here. Then we'll look at the function called upper, lower, proper, and then we look at our flash fill number 2. And then finally, we will attempt to split this column that we have several entries, about 10, our 10 entries. We need to split them to become like this. And assuming we need to do all these things in a very short time interval, what do we do? All right, so I am going to create another of this sheet. I'm going to delete all this, right? Now, these are where we are looking at to duplicate this. All right, so I'm going to create this again. Let's create this again. I'm copying and I'm going to paste this alone, okay? So that we can do that afresh again, right? So let's get started. This date of birth and every other thing here, I will have to delete them. Now, I am going to generate date of birth randomly. So we're going to use a function called rand between to generate these dates. So I'm going to start by typing rand between. This is the function. A rand between is the function that helps us to assign numbers between an upper and lower limit, okay? So right now, because we are interested in dates, I'm going to start typing dates. So my date, remember the one we are looking at now, is the lower date. And I'm looking at my year. My year is 2000, let's say 2000. And my month, let me choose December 01. All right, so I am done with my bottom. This is the date for the bottom. So I confirm by that. Now my rand between function is asking me what is my top limit. I'm still going to put date. My year is 2001. My month, still let me use this and this. I close the bracket. That bracket is for the date. Second bracket is for the rand between, and enter. Now this is showing us a number, so I need to go to my format and change it to date. Let me use the short date. I have this. So I double click this to get the flash fill to help me complete this. All right. So we have done the rand between function. Right now, we are looking at flash fill. Your flash fill is a feature in Excel that helps you to fill whatever you are filling. It's going to intuitively look at what you are entering and then make a suggestion. Right now, my first is, this is Brenda, comma, Patrick, comma, sorry, I think I need to put a space after each Patrick, and then I'm typing 9/12/2001. All right. Remember that what I have typed now is this first name, last name, and date of birth, all in one cell. And I'm separating them by a comma. I enter, Control E. When I press Control E, it automatically suggests, it looks at what I have entered previously and suggests that, yes, this is probably what I was doing and he wants to do that. You can see Charles, Dayo. So this is done. Number two, when we look at this concatenate, we are joining, what we have here, we are joining the first and the last name. We deliberately did this and this. We wanted to show you one error that may likely occur. So here, we are going to write concatenate. Okay, so this concatenate will help us to join two strings of text together. This is the first one. This is the second one. I close my bracket, enter. So we have Brenda Patrick. All I need to do is to run it down. But wait a minute. We are supposed to have a space in between the first and the last name. So that is the error that we made in the first one. So the second one, we are going to correct it, okay? Concatenate again. This is what we are looking for. Now we need to put a space. That space is a text. So we open a bracket, put a space, we close the, sorry, not bracket, the open quotation marks. We end, we confirm that we are done with that. Then we choose the next string that we need to combine. Right now, we have this all separated by a comma. That's great. Next, we come here. What do we have here? We are looking at upper, the function called upper. This upper will convert whatever you have, the text message, all of them, sorry, the text that we have in the cell, all of them will turn to upper cases. All right, so we have upper. What are we interested in? This. We enter. Brenda Patrick is now all in caps. We flash fill, and that goes down. The next one is lower. We want all this back to lower, assuming that what we had before, they were in caps, and we want them in upper. So, oh, sorry, we want them in lower. So lower is this, and enter. It turns it back to lower. I flash fill this. Now, this is proper. Proper means the first letter of the word is in caps. So I say proper. This is what I want to change. You see Brenda here all in small letters, but right now here, Brenda and Patrick, they are all in small and big letter, the very first letters of the word. Now, what do we have here? Assuming that we want to create email address for all our staff or whoever that is in this organization, then we are going to say, here we want to start with B as Brenda.patrick@havron360.org and enter. Now, with the Control E function, the rest gets filled. All right, you see, in a very short time, we have duplicated what we have here. All right, so finally, we want to split. We want to split this into first name, last name, and the date of birth. All right, so what do? We pick this. We have selected this. We go to our tab, the data tab. This is our, remember this is the ribbon. These are the tabs. And I click this tab for my data. I come here. This is text to column. I click this. So this text to column helps to transform whatever you have separated by comma into separate columns. For in this case, we have Brenda, we have Patrick, we have date of birth. So we have last name, first name, and date of birth. That means 3 columns, and they are separated by commas. You can see that this is the one we have selected because they are separated by commas. Okay, so, and this is the preview of our selected data. Our data is in this format. You can see the preview here. Then we say, okay, yes, we have also selected that it is separated by comma. And so this is what we are good to go. So the next is to select where we want this pasted. All right, we have our destination here. Our destination is by default looking at where this is. Maybe you want to replace it. And what happens is going to, because there are going to be columns, it's going to also override the next columns here. So, but what we need to do is we're going to select a different destination. So we click this. Let's delete this. Let's come here. We want it to start from here. All right. So we go back here. And this is the beginning. Brenda is going to begin from E26 locked here. So let's finish. Here we are. We are done. So we have been able to separate this that are all in one cell into 3 different columns. If we had 10 different or how many different entries here separated by comma, each of these is a field, okay? Brenda is a field, Patrick is a field, date of birth is a field. These 3 fields are in one cell and are separated by comma. So we'll be able to do this, separating them into different columns. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please go ahead and subscribe and then share with others. More of this shall be coming. Thank you very much.